Hello, thank you for joining us for Ask George Allen. I'm here in the wonderful historic town of Gloucester. We just had a good town hall meeting here at the Wild Rabbit Restaurant and visited a lot of the shops and businesses here on Main Street, which is a good vibrant area, although some are really struggling and one going out of business. What I hear from the restaurant owners especially is that the high fuel costs and what that does on delivery charges, and it means where people are spending $25 more every time they fill up with gas, it means one less time that they go to a restaurant. And so that's affecting a lot of people here, not just in Gloucester, but all over Virginia and our country. And one of the reasons I'm running is to bring your voices and values to Washington. I have a question here from Kathy from Richmond who says, quote, "This week the Obama administration ruled that Catholic organizations would not be allowed to provide health insurance that does not cover contraceptives and services that are contrary to their religious beliefs. Some are saying this is a violation of freedom of religion. Where do you stand on this?" Well, Kathy, thank you very much for your question. Where I stand on this is on America's first freedom, and that is freedom of religion. I'm not for banning contraceptives, but I'm not for the federal government telling a religious organization that they have to provide services that are contrary to their deeply held religious beliefs. The penalties that the Obama administration's ruling will put on Catholic organizations, to me, is just wrong. This is an infringement on people's freedom of religion, and so there are many reasons to be against Obamacare. It is limiting access to physicians for seniors. It's an impediment for small businesses to hire more people. It is bad for healthcare professionals. The debt is bad in it, and this infringement of people's religion and their religious beliefs is just another reason why I want to be the deciding vote to repeal Obamacare. Ted from Norfolk asks, "I'm hearing that the federal government is going to make drastic cuts to defense spending. Won't this have a terrible impact on Virginia and our economy?" Well, yes, Ted, you're right. It will have a drastic impact on our economy, and moreover, it is a poor prioritization that you're seeing out of Washington. Folks in Washington making these drastic cuts in national defense means that the men and women serving in our armed forces will have less technologically advanced equipment and armaments. The shipbuilding will be reduced, and all of this is really ignoring what our Constitution, and I have a copy here from the Severn Republican Women, our Constitution says the top priority and one of the top enumerated responsibilities of the federal government is national security and national defense. And we need, as far as I'm concerned, you hire me on the U.S. Senate, I want to make sure America does have the best Navy, Air Force, Army, Marines, and Coast Guard in the world. We need to keep our promises to the veterans and their families for the benefits that they have earned, and the federal government, other than national security and national defense, really ought to be staying out of our business and out of our lives and stay focused on the primary mission of the federal government, and that's national security, which matters to our country and obviously for jobs, from our ports to the CIA and all the men and women in contracts that help our country stay number one and the safest in the world.